Hello and welcome back to the Spence Dog's Lounge. It's me, your host, the Spence Dog, and so I haven't been able to upload some stuff and content to the channel lately. Recently just got some surgery and just been taking some time to recover from that. But anywho, over these past couple of weeks, in the month of June, there's been a lot of cool comics that have come out, and I would like to share my thoughts and opinion on these comics. So let's get talking about these. So from the week of June 7th, we had a lot of content that came out, and let's get talking about these. So Green Arrow number 24, this is looking to wrap. This is the last issue of the Rise of Star City arc, and I was actually very impressed with this arc. Benjamin Percy has done a phenomenal job so far with Green Arrow, and I honestly think this is his best arc so far. We really trying to not spoil too much stuff, but fantastic issue start to finish, and really excited for the upcoming adventures of Ollie. I like it. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And then next issue we got Green Lanterns number 24. We have the continuing space journeys of Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz, and this issue didn't disappoint at all. A lot of humor and fun moments in this as well, and also there are some serious moments, but all in all, another great issue. And the villain we've been seeing in Green Lantern so far, he's scheming, and looks like maybe his actions are going to come to fruition soon. So, worth checking out. Sam Humphries has been doing a great job with this. I'm going to have to give this issue an 8.6 out of 10. And the next issue is Hawkeye number 7. This has been a really fun series from the start. Really liked this issue, and what made this issue more appealing to me as a reader is that we had the return of the original artist that did the first couple of issues. There was a fill-in artist for a while for the mini arc with Jessica and Kate. The art, it wasn't really the best, but now since the original artist is back on this issue, the art is a little bit up to par again, so I like that. The story is pretty interesting so far. Once again, not going to spoil too much. You have to read it yourself because I don't want to ruin the experience for you. I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. Oh yes. Next issue, Jessica Jones number 9. Brian Michael Bendis continues to impress me. Yes, I do realize he is a controversial writer and people have their own opinions on him, but I honestly believe this and Infamous Iron Man, Jessica Jones and Infamous Iron Man are some of his best solo titles on the stands right now. I'm not trying to give away too much, but basically Jessica, she's been investigating stuff from the Secret Wars event, and there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of mystery to this title so far. Like, we don't know what's going on or what's happening, but it makes me excited to read more and figure out more of what's happening. So all in all, really fun issue. Gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. The next issue we have Iron Fist number 4. This continues to be a lot of fun as well. A couple months ago, when Netflix released the Iron Fist show, Marvel decided, like, hey, let's get a comic of Iron Fist going again, and they did, and this has been pretty fun so far. I've been enjoying it, and if you like kung fu action and are a fan of Danny Rand as the Iron Fist, check this out. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to give this issue an 8.8 out of 10. Next issue, this is an Image title that I have been reading for a while. Rock Candy Mountain number 3. Yeah, I'm going to have to give props to Kyle Starks. I absolutely love your title. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's basically hobos Hobo's Adventure and Hobo Fights. Yeah. Sounds pretty odd, but if you give this series a try, you will absolutely love it. I've been loving it, and after this issue, it really begs the question, are they going to find Rock Candy Mountain? I'm going to have to give this issue a 9.3 out of 10. Fantastic stuff from Image. Then, final issue. So, this is Doctor Strange number 20, and this is the end of Jason Aaron and Chris Bachalo's run, and this really didn't disappoint at all. I thought this was a good issue, and it left the series on a very interesting note. It was good. There was something pretty big that happened in this issue that I'm not going to spoil. Once again, read it for yourself. I don't want to spoil the content for you. Basically, Dennis Hopeless has a lot of big shoes to fill since he's taken over the title now. Yeah, Hopeless, you better be ready to do a lot of good writing if you want to shine on and make Doctor Strange being strange. That's all I'm going to have to say. Overall, great issue. Going to have to give Aaron's last issue on Doctor Strange an 8.4 out of 10. And oh yeah, for the next week of comics, so June 14th, this past week, alrighty, Detective Comics number 958. So basically a little bit of a plot detail for this issue. Looks like Azrael is about to be targeted by a certain weapon. I'm not going to spoil too much, but just a bare plot detail. It looks like it's going to be an Azrael heavy arc. So it's sort of interesting because we've seen this with Tynion's work so far. We've had a arc based around Spoiler. We've had an arc based around Batwoman, and we recently had an arc based around Cassandra Cain. Yeah, a lot of character-heavy arcs by Tynion and the crew, and this, I'm really interested to see where this goes. I'm going to have to give Detective Comics number 958 an 8 out of 10. And then next issue is Red Hood and the Outlaws number 11. This wraps up the Who is Artemis arc. All in all, thought this was a pretty good arc overall. Did have a tad bit of political undertones throughout it, but it didn't really hamper the overall story. Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun, and there were some cutesy moments as well in it. Once again, you're gonna have to read it yourself. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I'm gonna have to give it an 8.6 out of 10. And then next issue, Titans number 12. Alright, forewarning as of right now, if you have Kenneth Rockefort on any comic book at all whatsoever, I am going to instantly buy it. His art is god tier work. So yeah, I bought it anyways because he's on art duty for this issue. But overall, pretty fun issue. Abnett's got something scheming. I don't really want to spoil what it is. Once again, I'm just voicing my opinion, but I don't want to ruin the moment for you. Read the comics yourself. But yeah, Abnett's got something scheming in the back of his mind. I don't know really how this is gonna play out, if it's gonna irritate some people or make people happy, but overall I thought it was a serviceable issue. I'm gonna have to give it an 8.8 out of 10. Fun issue. Titans has been a lot of fun. Then from Marvel of that week of June 14th, we got Weapon X number 4. I've been giving this series a try. To be honest, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's honestly okay. It's serviceable. There's to be honest, I'm probably going to trade wait on this because coming up we have a event between the Hulk with Amadeus Cho and the Weapon X, Weapons of Mutant Destruction. I'm sorry, I do like Marvel, but I'm just getting sick and tired of all these constant events, and they might be losing me here if they keep on doing too many events. But all in all, an okay issue, and just really set up for their event that's going to be starting up soon. So probably going to be dropping this because I don't want to be spending the money on an event I probably won't read. So I'm going to have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. And then final issue of the week, X-Men Blue #5. Man, oh man, Cullen Bunn, he is doing a fantastic job on this series. Really enjoying it so far. And then I'm not sure if this is something you have noticed as well, but some of the select few titles from Marvel right now, they are investigating and looking at the consequences of the event of Secret Wars, and we are seeing this in this issue as well. Yeah, I'm about to spoil some stuff, but it looks like some mutants from the Ultimate Universe are starting to arise and find themselves in the main Earth Prime of Marvel continuity. So, are they hinting about possibly resurrecting the Ultimate Marvel Universe? I'd be interested to see that. But overall, this series has been fantastic so far. As someone who, yes, I am a huge X-Men fan, but I really like it how instead of focusing on adult Jean Grey, adult Scott, and adult Bobby Drake, they're shifting the paradigm back to a younger group. So young Jean Grey, young Scott, young Beast. It's sort of adding a new fresh characters from characters that have been in Marvel continuity for over 50 years, and giving more of a change of pace. Like, hey, we want to be able to tell stories with these characters that don't have so much baggage to them, and that's why I'm liking it so far. New younger heroes that are trying to have their own adventures. All in all, a lot of cool comics that have come out the past couple of weeks, and be on the lookout for another comic book review video this upcoming week. And we have the return of Spider-Man, and that's going to be written by Chip Zdarsky, and that is my most anticipated comic to read this upcoming week. Once again, thank you for checking out my channel, giving me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Comment in the comment section below if you've been enjoying any of these titles, what you like to agree or disagree on. But anywho, once again, thanks for checking out my channel, and have a good rest of your day.